You're listening to the best local sports show. Boots, Bats and Balls on Six Towns Radio.
Hello and welcome to Boots, Bats and Balls on Six Towns Radio with me, Ross Hancock, where today I've got another interview with a former Stokey from the Pottering About series. This week, joining me all the way from Greece, is a man who helped Stoke to promotion back in 2008 and enjoyed 4 impressive years at the Britannia Stadium, including being the scorer of Stoke City's first ever home Premier League goal and as the scorer of the goal that kept Stoke up in 2009, a corker at the KC Stadium. Now playing for one of the biggest sides in the Greek Super League, he is, of course, former Stoke winger, Liam Lawrence. Liam, welcome to the show.
Hi mate, thanks for having me on.
Excellent. I'll start by talking about your current club, PAOK in the Greek Super League. How did the move come about? What made you choose to move to Greece?
I was in the process of leaving Portsmouth, so I was speaking to a few people, and then my agent called me and said that they've had this offer from Greece. Would I be interested? They play in Europa League and things like that. So I said, yeah, I'll go and speak to them. So I went over and spoke to them, and I just made a decision, and here I am.
I've read somewhere that you've actually moved to Greece on your own, and unfortunately your family are back here in England. Is that side of the move been tough for you? Because obviously moving to a new country, it's full of little obstacles, but the language, the culture, but leaving your family at home, that's got to be quite tough.
It's been very tough, mate. I'm not going to lie. It's been probably the toughest time in my career in respects of leaving my boys and stuff back home. So it's been an experience and something that I've learned from, but I think I'll be staying in England next time if I can.
Yeah. On a positive note, though, you had a fantastic debut season with the club. You scored some great goals in the process. I've been watching a few of them this week. A volley against rivals Aris, that was probably the highlight, the best goal of the lot. The fans are incredible in Greece, aren't they?
They're a different breed, I can tell you that. You know, you see on the TV about the Greeks and the Turkish and how mental they are, the supporters, and how passionate they are. It's exactly how it is here. It's completely different to anything I've experienced before.
And the team themselves are flying in the league at the moment, second place, 7 points ahead of third. But what strikes me as pretty bizarre is that you could end the season in second place, but not actually finish in second place because you have to have like a post-season tournament to decide the runners-up. What do you make of it?
Yeah, we did it last year and we finished second, and it's a crazy, crazy system, and I don't agree with it, and none of the other players agree with it, but second, third, fourth and fifth have a playoff against each other, and whoever finishes with the most points in this playoff finishes second and goes for Champions League. No, last year we did it, and we went for Champions League qualifiers, but we just missed out at the last stage against Schalke.
We'll take a trip down memory lane now, back to your time at Sunderland and Stoke, because you joined Sunderland after leaving Mansfield. You made a real impact on the club in your first few seasons. What are your best memories of your time in the North East? Because obviously I'd assume one of the highlights, of course, promotion and maybe scoring in the derby at St James's Park as well. Yeah,
obviously when I went from Mansfield, it was a completely different ballgame playing in the stadium with 40,000 people than it was, you know, with Mansfield at 3,000 and 4,000. So it was an eye-opener and something that completely changed my career, because obviously Sunderland's a big club, so I had some good times there, and obviously the highlight, as you said, we got promoted, we won the league at the time, so I got a Champions medal for that, but yeah, I scored a couple of goals, I scored one against Chelsea, and as you say, Newcastle, so there was some good times up there.
And obviously there were good times in terms of promotion, but also bad times with the relegation the following year and the points total, of course, as well. On the whole, you'd say you'd enjoyed yourself on Wearside, though?
Yeah, you know, it was a shame how things ended, because it wasn't how I wanted to leave the club. I had a good relationship with the people there, and the supporters were good to me. You know, I gave everything when I played for them, so it was just one of them things that happened when I left. But on the whole, I've got good memories up there. As you say, we had a bad season because we couldn't spend any money when we went in the Premier League. I think we was only given 5-6 million to spend. So, you know, we were fighting an uphill battle before we even started. So we needed a bit more quality, but we couldn't get it. And as you say, we ended on record low points, which was a sickener for everybody in the North East related to Sunderland.
But I'll tell you what, you did finish that points total. Derby broke it a few years later. So in the back of your mind, maybe when Stoke did go up, when you went up with Stoke, did you use that bad experience to spur yourself on?
Yeah, as I said, I've learned from many things in my career, and Sunderland was another one of them to learn from. And when we went with Stoke, we had a different kind of team. We had a strong, physical, with a type of coaching system. So, and again, Stoke had a bit more money to spend than we did at Sunderland, and things went well for us the first season. We were bitten off before a ball had been kicked. They said we were going to go down by Christmas, blah, blah, blah. And, when we began the season, people started to sit up and realise that we weren't going to lay down for anybody.
Like you said, the club defied the odds in a way, didn't they? And a lot of credit has to go to you, the players, but also the chairman putting the money in. And for Tony Pulis, who actually, as we speak, has been announced or revealed as the Crystal Palace boss. What was your relationship like with Tony?
Well, I fell out with Keane at Sunderland, and I told my agent, he rang Tony immediately, and something was sorted within hours. So, going to Stoke completely changed my career, and they said to me, look, the chairman's willing to put some money into the club. They're going to have a real go. They've got a manager that's hungry. So, it was an easy decision for me to make at the time, and a very good one that I made, because we had an amazing time there, and I have a lot to thank Tony Pulis for. He helped me tremendously.
And obviously we're talking about a lot of good times at Stoke. There were some fantastic ones. I mentioned in the introduction the goal at Hull. I mean, there was the goal at Villa, that game where Sidibe scored in the last minute, and games against Bristol City and Blackburn and Coventry, where you sort of endeared yourself to the female fans, I think, taking your top off. But you enjoyed some fantastic times at Stoke. So which games and goals stand out for you?
Oh, God, there's so many. Not just goals that I scored, but, goals that I was involved in and that were so important. When I played with Ricardo, we had such a good understanding with each other. We had scored so many goals between us. As you said, the goal at Coventry, I think that was one of the defining moments where we all sort of sat up and realised that we're going to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When we won that game, I think that's when us as players and the fans started to believe this is actually going to happen. But there's been many things. I remember Ricardo's goal at Wolves.
Oh yeah.
Ricardo's goal against Villa at home when I passed it to him there, and I don't know. My goal at Hull, there's been so many great memories. It was one of my greatest times, and I still say it now. I should never have ever left the club, but I did, and here we are.
What did you enjoy more at Stoke than any other club? Because in the promotion season, I think that's probably one of your best of your career. On a personal note, I think you topped the Opta rankings or something as the best player in the league.
Yeah.
Was that your favourite season at Stoke, or was it the survival season?
Both. As I said, we scored a lot of goals and stuff in the championship, and I did really well. I think it was just a mixture of things. That the manager believed in me, just let me go and play and get on with it, and I sort of had a confidence there that I was going to play. I was fit, I was strong, I was playing every week, and that's a big part of a player's confidence, if you like, when he's playing and he's playing well and he's fit. It just helps so much when you're on the pitch. So.
We can't talk to Liam without talking about your dog, because in 2008, obviously you both hit the headlines for the injury. Could you talk us through what happened with that, with your ankle?
Oh, nothing. It was just something in the night when I come down the stairs, and the dog was laid in the middle of the stairs, and I just tripped over and went down the stairs and went on my ankle. So never mind, I came back and it was all right.
Do you still get to watch much English football? Do you keep in contact with many teammates back home?
Yeah, I still speak to Glenn Whelan. I still watch. I've got football on in Greece here on the telly. I've got Sky Sports News and Sky Sports and all that. So I'm every night when I get in, I'm flicking the telly on, seeing what's going on. So it's good. I miss the English game. Yeah,
I was going to say that might be something that's quite difficult to keep up with if you're in another country, but you're 2 hours ahead, so you can watch late night games, really, can't you?
Yeah, I haven't got match today and stuff like that, so I can't really watch because I have to watch stuff on Sky or watch the live games and stuff. So,
Yeah.
so it's good. I keep up to date with the Championship and some of my friends at other teams and that. So it's good.
So if you've been keeping up with English football, what have you made to the start of the season for Stoke?
I think it's been quite mixed so far. I've not seen many of the games, but I think they'll be all right. I think it's a different kind of football that they're trying to play now, and they'll adjust to it, they'll adapt to it well, and hopefully the supporters will get behind them as they always do. And Mark Hughes is a good manager, and he knows his football. So I actually saw him in Dubai in the summer. I was going to say hi, but I thought I better not. He'll probably not even know who I am. So I just left. I was going to wish him good luck. I knew he was taking over. So.
Yeah, I'm sure he would have known you.
I doubt it, mate. I doubt it.
Well, what I'd ask now then, I don't want to be awkward with this one, but I'd like a prediction ahead of the game. It's Saturday, it's Stoke Sunderland at the Britannia Stadium. You can't sit on the fence, so what's the score going to be?
I think it'll be close, because Sunderland are scrapping for their lives, and they've got some good quality in the side, but also you're at the Britannia, and Stoke have got some good players now, so I'm gonna go 1-0 Stoke.
1-0 Stoke. That'd suit me down to the ground. That'd be fantastic. Just a win to raise the confidence would be fantastic, really.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I think they'll be all right.
Yeah.
Have faith.
Excellent. Thanks for joining us today, Liam. Hoping for a great result in your derby on Sunday. All the best future. You're always welcome back at the Britain, I'm sure, as well. All the best.
I'll be back at some stage, mate, don't worry.
Good. Hopefully see you this season or something then. All the best.
Yep, hope so, mate. Hope so.
Thanks for your time, Liam.
Good luck.
Cheers. Speak soon.
Bye-bye, mate.
Yeah, bye.